Welcome back, guys. It's lovely to see everyone back. And I'm here to talk about 2016 and my top 10 anticipated movies of this year. Being that we're already into 2016 and I missed at least one that definitely would have made the list. And that one that I'm talking about, which I'm giving its pre-claim, its announcement, is Deadpool, which was a beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, fantastic movie which makes you laugh. It has beautiful action sequences. It's just a badass movie. And if you haven't seen Deadpool, I don't know what the hell you're doing with your life. You need to go see Deadpool because Deadpool was amazing and one of my favorite movies of this year so far, and probably is gonna stay one of my favorite movies of the year. So, with that being said, can be on my anticipated list of 2016 since I've seen it because it's out. So, sorry, Deadpool. Now, to the list, and number 10 is BFG, Big Friendly Giant. And the reason I'm excited for this movie is because I used to watch this movie back on VHS when I was a little kid all the time. I remember coming home and being like, "Hey, Dad, we're watching BFG." That was it. My dad would, like, you kind of see it in his face. He's like, "All right, again." But I love that movie growing up. I used to watch it all the time. I love the story. And I'm excited to see this version of it because it's, the live action version. And so far with the little teaser that we got, I'm caught. I'm excited to see it. I think the actors are gonna play the characters really well, and I'm just super stoked to see BFG because I think it's gonna be a good movie, and it's gonna be a good portrayal of that original, well, my original. So I'm super excited to see that childhood movie come back to life. I will definitely be checking that one out this year, definitely. Number 9 is Legend of Tarzan. And again, this one's on here because me and my dad have been talking about wanting to see a Tarzan movie for years now. Years. We've been talking about how come it's taking so long, how come no one's talking about it, all this blah 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 blah. We want to see a Tarzan movie. Cool. Someone apparently heard us because this year we got Legend of Tarzan coming out. And I'm super excited for that. Super excited. It looks really good so far. I'm interested. And they have Margot Robbie in it. Just anything with her, it's just beautiful. Right? I'd watch anything with her, anything. I don't think you understand. Um, she's awesome. I love her in every single movie I've seen her in, and she's just gorgeous to look at. She's a great actress, and she's kicking ass right now. And I'm just excited to see her portray Jane. And I think it's gonna be a kick-ass movie. And a side note, the reason I made a list of 10 and you're like, you're over on 9, why this, why now? Well, because those first two, 10 and 9, were kind of just to let you know where we're going. But really, I made a list of 10 because there is a lot of movies coming out this year. And I plan on seeing most of them, to be honest, because I want to see most of them. Because most of them look pretty good to see. Pretty well done so far. And I'm just a movie lover, so give me an excuse, I'm going. So I narrowed it down to these 10. So number 10 was BFG. Number 9 is Legend of Tarzan. Number 8, Marvel's kicking it with Doctor Strange. I am very excited to see Doctor Strange. For one, Cumberbatch, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is a badass actor. He kills it. In Star Trek, he's Khan. Did a badass job. Hobbit, he's small. Badass job. Dude's voice is badass. So I think he's gonna kill it as Doctor Strange. When I saw the first image that they released, it was a drawing of him, right? Kind of like a test. I thought he looked badass. So I'm like, wow, you know what? If I was gonna see a Doctor Strange movie, that's what I want him to look like, and that's friggin' awesome. Super excited to see Doctor Strange come to life. The whole magic. I can't wait to see that. I always make fun of my friend. I'm like, Doctor Strange is a magician. Yeah. And he's like, magician? Doctor Strange's not just a magician. He's the all powerful. Like, you can see it in his face. He just kind of wants to. But dude, on the deep, I love me some Doctor Strange. All right, he's a badass Marvel character. strong as heck, and he kicks ass all the time. So super excited to see that movie because I think that movie's gonna be pretty badass and just it's gonna introduce a whole lot new things and stuff into the Marvel universe, which we haven't seen yet. So I think it's gonna open the door to a lot of awesomeness, which I'm excited for, and hopefully you're excited for. Number 7 is Star Trek Beyond. Is the third one in this trilogy. It's gonna be so far. I'm super excited because I think all the actors they picked to play each character is 100% awesome. They look the part. Well, the way I would envision that character is they effing look it, effing look it. And I'm a huge Star Wars fan, huge, huge, huge. So don't get me wrong. I love both. All right, I'm not DC preferred, but I love DC. I love Marvel. I love Star Wars. Love Star Trek. I love just I love it all because it's all just so awesome. And off the first trailer for Star Trek, I was like, damn, that's a lot of fight already. I saw some badass kick-assery in that trailer. Heck yeah, son. I'm excited to see that. So I love the first two. I thought the second was better than the first. So if they keep that trend up, this third one's going to be awesome. So that's why it's number 7. Because I'm excited. You should be excited. We are excited. Number 6. Again, X-Men Apocalypse. Yo, come on now. At first I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm okay with the way Apocalypse looks. But I very quickly got over it. And you know why? Because in the trailer, he effing grew. And I was like, I hope to make him grow. They better stay true into it and he better grow. And when I saw him grow in the trailer, I was like, they made him grow. Like, fuck it. Everything else is going to be badass. He grew. Like, I know you're probably like, yeah, that's one of the things he does. So, I didn't expect that. I was like, they might kind of just look over it. And I'm like, it's one of the first things we saw. So I was like, oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. So I'm excited for that. Also, I'm excited to see a young Jean Grey and a young Scott, just to see kind of how they portray him this time, to see if they make reference to like the older versions of them from the other X-Men movies, or if it's just kind of like clean sweep and we're gonna kind of get a kind of a fresh start. So I'm excited to see that, and I kind of want to see a little bit more of Quicksilver because in Days of Future Past he just got the quick little kitchen scene, which was pretty. It's like the best part of that movie, to be honest. So I think we're definitely gonna get more of him in this movie, and hopefully it's as good as that scene was. So I'm super stoked for X-Men Apocalypse. I'm excited. Number 5 is near and dear to my heart. That's TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What? Out of the Shadows. I'm a TMNT fan. You're like, dude, you're a fan of everything, and I am. I am very much a fan of everything. Number 1 is Batman, but I'm a fan of everything. And I mean, I've always loved TMNT because they're talking turtles who are ninjas that are teenagers. I can relate, minus the ninja part and the turtle part. I own a tortoise, but I'm not one. I wish I was a ninja. Yeah, not necessarily a turtle, but I wish I was a ninja. So, TMNT looks badass, making me digress. Trailer looks pretty good. I'm excited because we're going to see them fight beatbox, and you're just going to see those fight scenes, and I can't wait to see where they take it. And also we got Green Arrow, Steven, as Casey Jones. The mask in the trailer looked awesome. So I think he's gonna kill that role. I think he's gonna be a badass Casey Jones, and it's gonna be wonderful. So I'm excited for TMNT. Super excited. That is, I'm just like, yeah, just kick ass, just cowbunga, son, just you know, go Leo, go Leo. Anyways, number 4, and you can't have an anticipated movie list for 2016 without mentioning this one. But I'm mentioning it not just because I have to, but because I really want to. And that is Rogue One. It's a Star Wars story. And you're like, you're not a Star Wars fan. And I say, hot to your face. How dare you question my Star Wars loyalty, huh? I'm a huge Star Wars fan, alright? Star Wars is. Who doesn't like Star Wars? It's everything you should love about anything. And one of the reasons I'm actually super excited for Rogue One is because it's not just another Star Wars movie, it's a whole new take. It's like from the soldier's perspective. It's like a military movie, and you're following the soldiers around, but set in Star Wars. And you know they're gonna be like kicking butt, and then they're gonna be like, "Yo, these plans we just found are to like a Death Star that could just ruin everything. We need to get this Leia ASAP," and you're gonna get to see that. The beginning credits of Episode 4. We're gonna get to see that like happen. That's awesome. Also, they have to make some kind of reference to Vader, even if it's just a name. And if it's just a name, I'll be happy because they'll be like, "Yo, Vader's on board. We got to go, like ASAP. Vamos." So I'm excited for that. Rogue One, I think, is gonna be a badass movie. Super excited. Now we're getting to the top three, my good friends. Top three, and number three is Captain America: Civil War. It looks amazing. It looks badass, people. First two trailers. Yes, whoever's doing that job is doing a good job at it. Yes, I am liking it more and more every single time. Huge Marvel fan. I mean, Team Cap, Team Iron Man. How about Team Black Panther, son? Team Black Panther. That's my team. And you're like, that's a cop out. I'm like, yo, T'Challa's a gangster. Alright? You don't fuck with him. So, Team Black Panther, alright, people? That's who we sticking with. This movie looks awesome. I'm excited just to see them fight. Because, for one, we got a lot of verses this year. So, this movie, I think, is going to kill it. I think it's going to pour some gasoline on that Marvel flame that we all have. And they're going to do a great job. It's looking good. And my guess to who's going to die is Bucky. And you're probably like, why Bucky? And I tell you why. It's not Rhodes. I'm almost positive it's not Rhodes. And just looking at the characters, I feel like Bucky dying would really set like a really good story tone, and it would how it would affect Cap. So that's my guess. I think it's Bucky. Sorry, Bucky. You're awesome. I know you'll be back, but you're awesome. Anyways, that's Captain America Civil War. That is number three on the anticipated list. And number two, Suicide Squad. Damn. Damn. This movie is blowing me away, and that's just with the trailers. Because that second trailer, whoever set the score and the song choice to that trailer was a genius. Because listening to that song and then watching that trailer, it just pulled me in so much. And again, Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn. Like I said, anything she's in, I want to watch. Plus, she's playing one of my favorite female characters, Harley Quinn, and she looks effing good at it from the trailers. So I'm just like, wow, that's Harley Quinn, and I think that's one of the best portrayals we would ever get of her. So effing kudos to her, kicking ass right there. We're gonna get. I don't think Joker's the main focus of the movie, but we're gonna get Joker, and so far, he's a real classy Joker, suit and gun, car, hair slicked back. He's real clean, and it's gonna be more that he's gonna be fucking psychotic as Joker, but he's gonna be more clean cut, and I think that's gonna look really, really good. And we get to see just the Suicide Squad. I mean, we get to see Killer Croc, which I'm excited because I think it's a young Killer Croc, so the disease hasn't really morphed him into the big Killer Croc that we know more of. I think that's kind of cool. I could be wrong. It kind of just be how he's set in the movie, but I think that's like a young him, and we might see that progress a little bit. Also, Will Smith playing Deadshot. I'm excited for that. Plus, they're giving him the mask with the. I just didn't think we were gonna get that, and then I saw it, and I was like, "Yay! That's just yes, yes, yes. Thank you." So I'm super excited for Suicide Squad. Side note: Deadpool would have been my number two on anticipated movie list. Suicide Squad would have been three at the time. Being that Deadpool's out and I've seen it, awesome, love that movie. I digress again. Number one, and you're like, it shouldn't be that hard to guess. I don't think it's Batman versus Superman, because if you haven't noticed, I'm a Batman person. I love me the bats. This is not the bat, but this is Two Face, Harvey Dent, aka Sexy. Also, got some Batman stuff there. Poster. Got batterings on the wall. My keychain is Batman. I ordered a new hat and shirt specifically for this movie because I'm excited. Excited. Yo, I never thought we were going to get to see the big B versus the big S, son. So, and then the trailers, I'm just like, that's Batman. Like, the fight scene in the trailer when he just beats the crap out of all those guys, crashes through the window, knocks them into the ground, and just, I was like, what the shit? That's awesome. I literally, when I saw that for the first time, this was my legit reaction. I looked around to see if people were seeing what I was seeing and understanding what they were seeing, because that shit was fucking awesome. So, if you can notice, I am excited for Batman vs Superman. Bought my tickets already. I'm trying to get all my friends to go with me. If they're into it or not, I'm like, you need to go see this movie with me. You know why? Because it's going to be beautiful. And I need you to be a part of this. So, and that being said, I did get my Loot Crate versus, because there's some Batman vs Superman Loot Crate stuff in there. Loot Crate's awesome. But it's a versus month, and they're talking about some BVS stuff in there, and I'm like, oh, I need it. I need it. So I'm just super excited for that movie. That is definitely my number one of the year. And of course, there's a whole bunch of movies coming out this year, and they all look fantastic. I am super excited to see them all. But that's my quick 10. So let me bug you for a sec and say, if you like this video, smash that like button. And please, please comment down below your top 10 anticipated movies, or just your number one anticipated movie, or just what movies you're looking forward to this year, if any of those movies made the list. And also, if a movie didn't make the list that should have been in the list, because maybe I'm super looking forward to it too, and I was just like, oh, it almost made it, but it quite didn't hit the mark. So please let me know, because feedback and comments are always appreciated. And you guys and gals are number one. And again, as always, it is a pleasure, and thank you